BetSeber Seëningsvideos vir prinsessies wat TLC nodig het. Week 4. Adversity has this effect of eliciting talents, which in prosperous circumstances would have lain dormant. Horace. So in elke moeilike omstandighede waarin jy jouself bevind, mag hierdie quote jou dra om te besef, God is net besig om 'n nuwe oes van talente te ontgin in jou lewe. Ek het al opgetel met elke haatbreek wat ek ervaar het ek 'n nuwe bediening begin. Dis juis vanuit 'n gebreekte hartjie waar die liefste prinses WhatsApp bediening begin het. Juis vanuit ernstige aanvalle op spanlede en gaste waar die seëningsvideos gebore is. So word 'n Indiana Jones om jou talente te gaan skatte jag vanuit elke storm waardeur jy suksesvol deurgewerk het. Advisor. God beloof vir ons in Jesaja dat hy sal vir ons nuwe raadgewers en adviseurs aanstel. Ek het nou onlangs deur 'n storm gewerk en die hoeveelheid golden nuggets wat ek gevind het deur hierdie proses was fenominaal baie. So met elke storm waardeur ons werk, kan ons of kies om 'n pity party for one te hou, of ons gaan soek na raad en oplossings. Ek hoop en ek bid dat jy kies die tweede opsie. Mag jy die adviseurs wat God vir jou opgerig het, sien as 'n ware seëning. Esteed, a person who has a refined, deep sensitivity toward the beauties of art or nature. Mag God jou oë opnuut aanraak sodat jy die skoonheid, die mooiheid in alles raak sien. Mag jy 'n meestersgraad bereik om 'n esteet te raak. Daar is altyd skoonheid en mooiheid rondom ons. Ons moet net ons pessimistiese brille afhaal en kies om die skoonheid raak te sien. Soos hierdie oulike video.
There was a busker playing his violin just outside Washington DC metro station. He had a cap on, it was quite unassuming, he was just wearing normal busker clothes. He was playing one of the most expensive violins ever and some of the most beautifully composed music from the most talented artists and talented composers. The funny thing, 1,097 people walked past and barely anyone noticed it, barely anyone really connected, barely anyone was really engaged. In just under an hour, he'd accrued about just over $30, and that's not a bad amount for a busker, but the fascinating thing was that just a week before, he'd sold out an arena for $100 per seat. This was actually a social experiment conducted by the Washington Post, which showed, do we miss beauty when we see it unexpectedly? Are we not able to observe beauty, observe talent? Is it that we miss the most amazing things in the world just because we don't see them on television or they're not presented to us in a certain format or in a certain package or in a certain box? I believe you should focus your life on observing the little things, because one day you'll look back and realize they were the big things. We miss the sparks of brilliance, we miss the joys of nature, we miss the blooming of flowers, we miss all of these sensations. Reducing our pace of life doesn't mean becoming slower or less ambitious. It actually means that we take out more time to regenerate, rejuvenate and re-energize ourselves. And the challenge is that we often confuse the noise of our ego with the voice of intuition. But actually, the more we tune out of the space we're in, we can tune into that intuition. We can actually find how we can be guided and navigate life, because big egos have little ears. And that means that we can't hear properly. Because the truth is, everything has beauty, everything has life, everything has energy, but we just don't have the eyes to see it. We don't have the eyes to perceive it. We don't have the eyes to appreciate it, but we can have those. We can actually develop insight. We can actually develop new ways of looking at things simply by becoming more attentive, simply by becoming more mindful, simply by becoming better observers of reality rather than participants.
Afhanklik. Mag jy opnuut jou afhanklikheid op God besef vir die week. Mag jy soos die weduwee in Elisa se tyd net meer en meer kruike bring om voor God te plaas. Meer en meer skree, help my asseblief hiermee. Al is dit om te bid, wat moet ek vanaand maak vir ete? Of help my asseblief met my hare. Maar mag jy nuwe maniere kry om te skree, help my asseblief God. Mag jy 'n super geseënde week hê verder.